Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I created this wig with all these highlights and lowlights, then please continue watching. So this wig was sent to me by Nadula here. It's literally like $80, and it's their 14-inch closure unit. They also sent me a wig cap and this cool thing to tie down the lace. I am going to start by bleaching the hair with 30 volume developer and basic white. I want the back of the wig to still be the natural light 1B color, so I sectioned off like 2 or 3 tracks in the back, and I'm just separating it so it doesn't get bleached. And also put the plastic over it. So I'm just spreading the bleach with my hands. I basically tried to leave out about an inch of the natural color at the roots because I don't like bleaching my roots. And I also use a brush to kind of disperse the bleach. Really easy process, guys, nothing too technical, just put the bleach on the hair. I let it sit for 45 minutes and this is the color I got. Then I'm taking these 2 dyes to do my lowlights. The name will be in the description box. Then I'm separating the wig in 4 sections, 2 in the back and 2 in the front. Well, actually 5 if you count that natural color that I have at the back. But 4 sections that will be colored now. I switched to 40 volume developer for this part so that my highlights would be really light. First, I'm going to part a semicircle in the closure and I'm going to bleach that first so it is my lightest piece. And that will just give me a really nice face framing highlight. And what I'm doing here is what I do throughout the entire wig. I'm going to bob and weave through a smaller section in my bigger section that I made. And I'm going to pull all the hair that's in front of the comb. I'm going to pull it and pin it out of the way. Then I'm going to take one of the dyes. I literally alternate between the 2 dyes. And I'm going to just dye that section that was behind the comb, making sure that I hit all the strands and there are no patches or missed spots. Then I put some foil to separate it, and I'm going to bleach those pieces that I separated first, the pieces that I weaved out, the pieces that were in front of the comb. So the pieces that are in foil will be my highlights and the pieces that I dyed will be my lowlights. And I'm using 2 different dyes so I get a lot of dimension in this unit. So again, I'm weaving out some pieces using the weaving method with my rat tail comb, pulling the hair that's in front of the comb and pinning it out of the way. Dyeing the pieces that were behind the comb, my lowlights. Making sure that I catch every single strand and there are no patches, no missed spots, so the color is really pretty and it looks like a professional did it. I'm going to also wipe my gloves in a towel to remove the dye before I touch the highlighted pieces, that way there's no mix-up basically. And then I'm going to use some foil paper to keep the section separated, and I'm going to put my bleach on these pieces that I weaved out. This is just a variation of a process that I did a million times on my channel. I'll leave the link to all those other videos in the comments down below so you can check it out. If you like this but you want like a different look, you can check out those videos to see something different. When I'm done, I let the bleach and the dye sit on the hair for 45 minutes. Next, I'm going to tone the hair with Shimmer Light shampoo and a bit of purple dye so I get a really nice, cool toned blonde. I'm going to literally put it all over the hair. I'm going to saturate the hair in the shampoo. Then I'm going to take this packaging that I got from like some clothes or whatever, just plastic wrap will do, and I'm going to let the wig sit for a couple hours. And this is how it looked once it was all done, once I rinsed it out. Look at all the dimensions, guys, and it gets even better. So I'm just going to straighten the hair so you guys can really see the color. Again, this wig was sent to me by Nadula Hair. It cost about $85, I think. The link is also in the description box down below. Now, obviously, it won't cost just $85 if you color it yourself, but the Revlon Color Silk is really cheap. I think it's like $8 per box. Bleach is cheap. Developer is cheap. It really shouldn't cost you $100 to make this wig yourself. And it is the perfect blonde highlighted bob. If you want to see how I got the kind of piano highlights in the front section, then check out this video in the top corner right here. So I wanted a blunt cut on this bob, so I took like these shears. I'm no professional at this, but I just kind of tried to level it out pretty much. The wig is 14 inches, but of course it wasn't a blunt cut bob, so I just wanted it to be all sleek and cute. So this is the final look, guys. It literally took me one day to do, and it's just the perfect blonde. Like, look at all the dimension, look at the different variations of blonde, look at the highlights and the low lights, look at that cut. Like, this wig is giving, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Go ahead and check out another video on my channel. Click subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one.